McGinn slides the pass, there's space now for Target. Can he whip the ball in? It looks a good one for Target to McGinn, who started the move, and his header goes over the bar and into the hole 10. But that was excellent stuff from the Villains. Target, who got the nod ahead of Taylor this afternoon, justifying his selection with a really teasing ball. Couldn't keep the header down though.
Yeah, we were talking about Target and saying Taylor was a little unfortunate, but Taylor wouldn't want to go into them areas and deliver balls in the box. Target's strength is delivering balls in the box.
John McGinn, chance for him to cross here, pulls it back for Jack Grealish, who goes for goal, and that's well over from Grealish, I'm afraid. He just lifted his head and lifted the ball over the bar. McGinn was unselfish, he saw his good mate Grealish in a good position, he didn't make the most of it. Marvellous, he's broken into the team, and he's already establishing himself as a favourite with the supporters. Receives the pass from Target, who's been effective so far. Driven ball, it's a really good one as well. Anwar El Ghazi, immaculate control, moves in with intent. El Ghazi, good block. Breaks for Gilbert. McGinn wants it. John McGinn, can he whip the cross in? Plays it back for Gilbert. And the block came in by the number 11, Dwight McNeil.
Decent bit of play as well. I mean, Villa are now getting more and more attacks and more opportunities to deliver ball into the box.
John McGinn, brilliant footwork. Is there something at the end of it? Turns the cross in, headed away. And oh, he was brave there, was Target. And the referee gives the free kick to Villa. Grealish, the skipper, is there, but it's surely going to be Hourihan. It is! He turns it, good save. That was going inside the post, but Nick Pope was watchful. He dived and made the stop. Hourihan clipped it in deliciously, but it's away. And actually, the decision's being given. Oh, it's hit the outside of the post.
You've got to give him credit, because that kid's come through all the divisions,
yeah.
And to get in the Premier League now, his opportunity. Imagine that. Starting a goal.
Well, he's just put a smidgen too much curl on the ball, hasn't he, by the look of it? As Burnley win a free kick. Central position, long way out, driven in, and it's hit the top of the crossbar from Dwight McNeil. That is some strike, and just after Conor Hourihan had clipped a post for Villa at the other end of the pitch. That wasn't far away.
That's going to be whip and drive as well. The keeper's not getting close to that at all. In fact, he's done very well to get even anywhere near that. That's a bit lower, that's gone in. It's a great effort.
Well, Target now plays it for Hourihan, and Grealish available. Grealish looking to conjure, slides the pass. Hourihan hits it low towards Wesley, and it's in from John McGinn. 1-0 Villa.
Oh, hang on.
The referee. Oh, they've looked at the VAR, and it's been disallowed. Well, that's a heartbreaker. Just having a look, and offside decision. Villa now possibly can surge on the counter. John McGinn's the man to do that through the centre. He's got a great run being made by the rampaging fullback Gilbert. El Ghazi's in the middle. Wesley's in there as well. El Ghazi! Surely that one will count. John McGinn racing down the right. Pull in the cross, and El Ghazi touched it superbly into the corner. Villa have shown character here. A goal was cruelly snatched away by VAR. Surely this one will count. Hopefully it'll count, and we won't have a repeat of history, as McGinn was the provider. The finisher was El Ghazi in front of the whole 10. It's Villa 1, Burnley 0.
That's an absolutely superb ball. And Gilbert's had a touch it, and he's what you want your fullback to do: wrap the ball around, get your foot around it, wrap the ball into the box, and he's on the mark. Move El Ghazi, just what you want. Just get across the centre half, just enough of a deflection to touch. Keeper's no chance of keeping get there. This is now going to be an interesting game, because they have to come out at Villa a little bit, and you can see Villa more and more breaking on them.
Grealish, the skipper, slots it. Hourihan, good tackle on Conor Hourihan, because he was setting himself there. Target slides in with a challenge. Good, solid stuff from Marvellous. Now McGinn, great pivot. John McGinn, that was outstanding work, using his strength and his quality, but he's dragged his effort wide of the target. But he really is the complete midfield man, isn't he, John McGinn?
He competes. He's got a great delivery as well. He gets a goal, he breaks into the box.
For Target, McGinn always wants the ball, bends it in. El Ghazi again, but this time he doesn't get the connection he wanted on the header, and it just pops up and wide, but that could have been two.
And all the planning that Dina would have been saying from these areas, deliver ball into the box. Can you gamble and get into the box? And Ghazi made the run into the box, but he's half ducked his head a little bit. But if you head it on the meat of it, head it down, you're going to beat the keeper.
Ball in towards Grealish now. Jack Grealish! Good save, Pope to deny Grealish his first Premier League goal of the season. That was good work by Villa in the middle, and it's a decent stop to foil the Villa skipper.
Lovely ball by John McGinn, played into Jack Grealish. He's just tried to work an opening, worked it onto his right foot. Probably not ridiculous amounts of power on it.
Another corner. Burnley looking the more likely scorers at the start of the second half. McNeil plays it in, the header into the side netting from Mee. Now a little bit of tension as Burnley come at Villa, and here now is Barnes, and Peters gets the crossing, great chance for their level. Rodriguez, Burnley have hauled themselves level. Peters floated it over. Rodriguez got onto the end of it in front of Taylor, and it's 1-1. Oh, excellent tenacity from Taylor, and it breaks for Wesley, who plays the pass. This is your moment, Jack. Grealish! Oh, over the bar, it opened up for him. Trezeguet wanted it to his right after great work by Taylor and Wesley, but he just snatched at the shot and it zooms over the target. Maybe he should have passed it. You can understand why he went for goal. What an opportunity for the captain.
Great opportunity for Jack Grealish there, and as you say, Trezeguet was screaming because the ball's rolled out to him. If he takes a touch, you can pull it back to Jack.
Gilbert needs an option, forced to go back for Engels. Engels find the angle for Grealish, who picks out Trezeguet. Trezeguet will get to the byline. Brilliant work from the Egyptian. Looks a good cross as well. McGinn!
Oh! Stop it, stop it!
That one will certainly count! Villa back in front. Trezeguet, the super sub. That was mesmerising. He floated over the tempting cross on the volley. Villa's superstar so far this season. The feisty Scot, he is a quality player, and he drives it on the volley to restore Aston Villa's advantage. Is that the winner? Villa 2, Burnley 1.
I'd certainly hope so, Jack, because once Jack Grealish plays the ball to Trezeguet, he's very positive in what he does. He pushes the ball out his feet, gets himself to the byline. I'm looking at Wesley, and Wesley seemed to go under the ball, because I was saying, big man, hold him on a little bit. He's took him under the ball, and McGinn's following up, and he's just hit it hard, kept it low. Bit of a deflection from the keeper or whatever, but it doesn't matter. 2-1, Aston Villa, this could be the time we get the 3 points off play as deserved over the last few games.
And just listen to that noise. Here's Loughton now for Burnley, looking to get... Oh, and Loughton with the ball, right-footed against his old club. Oh, that you can be vulnerable when you just scored, and that proved the case there. Loughton turned it in, and Wood, the big striker, had space, and he was never going to miss from close range. And for a second time this afternoon, Burnley are level. 2-2. He got between the defenders. Oh, that is a tough one. There's nothing Heaton could have done. It's level again. The sub Davis is in the mix as well. Harahan plays it now for Grealish through a ruck of bodies, and it took a deflection. It was worth doing that on the